Okay. All right, Mr. Mars, this week in auto history, sir.
Yeah, I found a lot of interesting things this week in auto history. This week in 1897, Ransom Olds got his patent for his motor carriage. Now, this is what led to the development of the Curved Dash Oldsmobile that's famous for being the first mass-produced American car that was ever set up, even before Henry Ford. But one of the things I found out about while I was looking at this was that he actually built 11 prototype vehicles, and it included one each of every power mode available at the time. That was the steam, electric, gasoline, and in 1934, he got a patent for a diesel engine. So he became the only American automotive pioneer to produce and sell at least one vehicle of every mode of transportation that was available. I thought that was really cool, even before Henry Ford.
Yep.
This week in 1902, I did not know, Henry Ford's first company, the Henry Ford Company, was a failure. His first attempt at building vehicles. And so while he was in the process of going through and getting rid of all that,
He had them all recalled.
well, so the guys that came out to look at the plants and all the facilities that he had, and he was selling it off, and they ended up being investors, and that included Henry Leland. And that's what led to the actual development of the Cadillac Automobile Company. And it became known for its precision engineering and luxury because of all the engineers that started it, and that carried on to its long-term standard of the world quality. This week in 1909, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway opens. Now, this I did not know, but they actually had balloon races while it was still under construction.
Yep.
And I thought it was so weird. So all these people come out to watch these balloons. They lift up and they go 300 or 400 miles, and the race is over. Nobody sees the ending. But when it actually opened originally with motorcycle races, and then they had a 3-day racing schedule that 15 automakers signed up for and showed up with their vehicles. Now, the first day of racing, there was 15 to 20,000 spectators. They watched the 250-mile race, and they had a car flip because of a broken rear axle. Went end over end, killed the driver and the ride-along mechanic.
It wasn't a Ford, was it?
Didn't say. Now, after some overnight surface repairs, the second day there was 20,000 people that showed up, and they had no major accidents. So the third day, 35,000 spectators watched the 300-mile race, and at mile 175, a car blew a tire, causing him to go into the fence. No wall. This is pre-wall, but it went into the fence, mowed down the fence, and took out a dozen spectators. And 2 of them died, and a mechanic was killed. 10 laps later, they had a car hit a pothole because of all this going on the track, because this is pre-brick, and caused it to crash into the bridge. The race was halted, and all the remaining drivers were given certificates of completion.
Oh, God. Blue ribbons for every kid that
everybody
plays.
got a trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
2 years and
That's That's where that crap started.
Exactly, Indy. 2 years and 3.2 million bricks later, they actually held the first real Indy 500, and so it changed from a crushed stone oval and became the Brickyard.
Thank you, sir. One sentence.